Wow. Yes. Woo. Yeah, do you have a great time? Do you have a great time? Yes. Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. I'm so blessed to be here today. And thank you very much to Steinar that invited me here for about 2 years ago. And I can really feel the energy of love here. I do. And actually, I can measure the energy of love. We do with technologies today. And I have to say that I feel my energy is raising. And I also measure it on my hotel room. I have 8, 9 technologies with me, actually. So we can measure that. So thank you very much. We are all on the same mission. And the mission is to save and change people's lives. Is that right? So say yes. Yes. We're going to save and change people's lives together. That's what we do. Because there is so much suffering in the world. There is so much pain in the world. And I hate to see suffering. That's what I do. I hate to see suffering. And I, myself, I have been in a life with of course, lots of suffering like you guys. But I'm living a really rich life today. I do. I'm living a really rich life. And that doesn't mean that there is no problem. Because problem and pain, I see that today as a part of life. It's a part of living. It's a sign of life. So that's why we need actually the pain and problem. But the challenge is when we are suffering, then we don't think there is any hope. We don't think this can change. And that's not true. So this is my main mission, is to help people to get out of the suffering and help them to be resourceful. Because when you're resourceful, you will find the answer. You will look for the answer. And this was the change for me. I changed everything because today I'm living inside out. So if you understand that we're living inside out today, that's a big difference. That means you see things happen, but you're living from inside out. But before, when I had real difficult times, I was living the opposite way. That means that I was living from outside in. That means that all the problems, okay, fuck, today it's raining, you know. Oh God, that's the Prime Minister. Oh my God, that person said that to me. I come to work and somebody says something to you and you make a feeling. And that will say that it's lots of struggling if you're trying to get rid of your fucking problems all the time. Because problems and pain, you will always have it. Isn't you glad you came to this positive seminar? But anyway, what happened with me, I was distracted. I tried to distract myself because of the problem, and I was overeating. So I was drugging myself with food. I was 22 kilos more than I am today. I had high blood pressure. I was using blood pressure medicine. I had anxiety, and I had also the depression. I had a diagnosis, social anxiety. It is many people here that think I'm social anxiety today. No, it's changed. But at the same time, when I was fucking struggling so hard, and I was driving motorcycles so fast, because it was my escape to drive motorcycle, and at the same time, my brother was really sick. So my big brother, he was sick for 10 years. And he actually died in 2001. He died 30 years old. And it's completely crushed my life. I was believing in God, and I crushed my belief in God, believe in life, believe in the future. I didn't know why we was here, and the pain was so strong that you see life was more pain than to die. Can you see that? Then you have a big challenge. You link more pain actually to living than you do to dying. It's a big, big challenge, and that's suffering. And what's the good thing is that when you can't change your fucking circumstances, you're forced to change yourself. You will have the point and the shift. So I was so lucky because I was so fucking confused. And when you're so confused, then you open up. You open up for change and your willingness to learn. So that was what happened to me, and when I shifted, I understood that. I was going from living outside in and changed that, and just a split of a second, when a heart beat and you understand this message, that you're living from inside out, everything changed for me, and I got resourceful. And when I was resourceful, I started to ask the question, why are we getting sick? And you started to find out, wow, I need to change my life. And I started to Google. So in 2001, we have Google. So I started to Google my diagnosis from my brothers, what he was dying from, and I found people that had recovered from the same diagnosis. So I was sitting there and thinking, wow, how is that possible? The doctor told us it was not curable in 1991. It was not curable in 1991, but we didn't have the Google then. So this is my main message today, is that there is never lack of resource. The world is full of research. The problem is that you're unresourceful. Do you see the difference? So this is my main mission, to help people to find their power and waking the giants within. So I started to Google, and I was so into this mission that I quitted my job in 2005. I quitted my job because I needed to follow my heart. I couldn't work as a flight mechanic anymore. I was thinking, why I can't be here, because I know this message. I need to bring out this message. There is answer. And that was bringing me, I quitted my job, and I used 2 years to travel around the world to visit gurus that have wrestled. And my message was, wrestle talks and the rest walks. Do you understand? Wrestle talks and the rest fucking walks. So what happened there is that was bringing me into so much knowledge. And today I'm working with the best scientists in the world. I'm working with the best doctors in the world. And we have medical technologies. I've been following children born with genes that have not been activated, and the scientists have activated the genes that they was born with that was not working. So this is the future we just talk about now, but already when you are in this scientist team, we are already maybe 15, 20 years ahead before the people knows. And this is why I found Steiner, because I need to learn to get the message out of the world, out to the world. And actually the last 6 months, when you find your research to do this, to make the change, the last 7 months, I have collected 1.2 million euros to start up centers to spread technologies that save and change people's lives. Is that good? Yeah, it's awesome. And my team and me, we managed to partner up with Tony Robbins. Have you heard about Tony Robbins? So we just partner up with Tony Robbins and going to spread technology that will save and change people's lives together. So my mission is to change the medical paradigm. That's the vision. Is that good? So that's why I have this blue. You see, I have lots of blue thing on me because I needed to put a code on my dream for 17 years ago when my brother died. I said the code is to fucking change the medical paradigm, but I needed to put a code, and that's blue because I couldn't tell the dream. Do you understand the difference? So how is it possible that a normal man like me can go and now we do what we do, and I see that this will happen? It will happen in my lifetime. We're going to change the medical paradigm. How is it possible? And the thing is that you can never listen to people's opinion. You can never let the circumstances stop you. You can never let the poor results stop you. A leader will always find a way. Do you see that? A leader will always find a way, and the key is to lead, not follow. And you will find a way, and you can't let the bad results stop you. You can't let anything stop you, because when your voice and your opinion on the inside becomes more loud and clear than opinion and the voice on the outside, then you have succeeded. And everything will change. And you can be so resourceful. And a great leader, that's a leader it's resourceful, and it's resourcefulness that will make you to help people that no one else can help. And the only thing that keeps us to be resourceful is because we have fear of failure. But we have all a fear of failure. We are all afraid of failure. But failure is a part of the process. Failure is a part of learning, because if you store failure as failure, it's heavy and it's draining your energy. Do you see that? It's draining your energy. And you need the energy to break through. You have to have the energy to break through. And you have to go for your vision and follow your dream. Because I see people that's following their dream, the universe give them a huge reward. So are you ready to follow your dream and your heart, to say yes now? Yes! And we're going to change and save the world together. And you have to say to yourself, no, I am the voice. I will lead, not follow. I will believe, not doubt. I will create, not destroy. I'm a force for good. I'm a force for God. Defy the fucking odds. Set a new standard. Step up, step up, step up! And you're breaking through all the challenges. Thank you very much. Keep up the good work. See you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you very much. Woo! Yes, come on. Hey! Thank you very much. Come on. Yeah, high five. Come on. High five. Woo! Come on. Come on, high five. Yeah! Great! Woo! Come on. Yeah! Yeah! Hold on.
That barefoot body of energy.